Hello and welcome to this video. I was out looking among our books, I think, for a book or something. Yeah, 2 books, obviously. I guess that seems kind of obvious if I'm looking among the books to find a book. Anyway, they're all in boxes because we haven't really prioritized getting them in a accessible place, like on bookshelves or something. So, somewhere, I couldn't find the drawing I was going to show it, but I had found a drawing that I'd made a while ago where I just sort of did like a stream of consciousness drawing. That's kind of like the best way I can think to describe it. And it's just like I draw whatever comes to mind or whatever I might see in front of me that I want to draw, and then I add to it whatever comes to mind. And in a way where I try to make it interesting to me. So it typically involves things happening in a way that they wouldn't naturally happen. So in this drawing I'm doing here, anyway, so that drawing I found inspired me to try it again because I haven't drawn in like a long time. I went to art school, so I used to do drawing and painting all the time. In any case, this drawing here, I've made this one finger be kind of like a bionic finger, and you can kind of see my fingers down at the bottom of the screen, and I am kind of referencing that hand as I draw. And then I thought it would be interesting if where the nail was, instead of being a nail, it would be a trap door. And at first I thought that might be kind of creepy. So I decided to make it a bionic finger, or like a metal finger, so maybe it was a little less creepy. And maybe to some people more creepy, but less creepy to me. And then I thought, well, these fingers look like they could be typing. So I drew in an old-fashioned kind of typewriter there. So, the thing about these kind of drawings is that the subject matter doesn't necessarily mean anything, and it just looks like stuff, and it could mean something if you wanted to, like that could be kind of fun, but if I can make it have some visual connection, then I'll do that, but I can't always. So like in this one, the hand is typing, but one of the fingers has a staircase, which is just random, but that turns into a pencil, which is also random, but the pencil's writing what the typewriter should be typing. So there's sort of a connection there, but it's still mostly random. Oh, I forgot to add that this part is the second day of working on this drawing, and I went in and did some preliminary sketching with a pencil so that I would be able to fill in some of the places more easily without having a strong line from ink in the way. I really like drawing with a ink pen like this. I first came across the idea in college when a former professor knew a guy who did quite detailed drawings in ink, and I thought I should try that. And it took a little while to get used to the feel of it, but since then it's very fun because you can, depending on the angle of the pen and depending on how hard you push, it can go from a very soft line to a very bold line easily, and that's really satisfying to me. You can also, if you're careful, do very fine shading where you don't have a clear line at all. So I just another random component is that face with the ear, and then the ear has chains coming out where the earring would be, and then at the bottom of the chain is somebody painting one of the fingers. And then I thought, well, let's add something else interesting. So this one finger has another trapdoor that opens up to somebody pushing a wheelbarrow behind it. And so I don't know if that would be any of this is like interesting to anybody else, but just the fact that it's maybe it's fun for me because as a kid I wished I could draw well, but I just couldn't. I didn't have practice. I was a terrible drawer as a kid. And I wished I could just draw what I wanted, just made up or just was in my head. And now I have more of the ability to do that. So I think it's just sort of like maybe kind of having that fun of just drawing things that aren't natural, but they're fun and different. So I ended up basically finishing the drawing, then going back in to just fix a few things, like the eyes of the person look kind of weird. And there's a few other spots that I just darkened here and there. But anyway, it was a lot of fun, and I hope you have enjoyed watching it and hearing me chat about it at the same time. So anyway, if you've already seen any of my videos, I really, really appreciate that you've come back. And if you would like to support my channel, please consider liking the video and subscribing. So thanks a lot for watching, and bye.